I am here with the champion, Tanner Lowther from the Pee Wee Modified Quad class. Tanner, how'd your season go this year?
Fairly good. I broke an axle once, but stuff happens.
Oh, yeah.
Best thing can do is keep on going.
Yep. What round did you break the axle at?
Round 4.
Okay. Halfway through the race, in the beginning or end?
Right at the beginning. I was in first too. First, I think we had a hair crack in the axle. Then I hit a root hard, come sideways, but I had a flat tire.
No doubt.
Nope.
If people don't know who Tanner is, Tanner has the feathers out of his helmet. That's how I know who he is. If you had a favorite race out of the series, which race would it be?
Probably Run a Low Rider.
The new race.
Yeah.
You like the jumps?
Jumps. It was a fairly good track. The only thing I really didn't like about it was all the dust. I love the uphills. Just a fast-paced track.
Yeah, I like that race too. That was one of my favorites. Are you going to stay in the Pee-wees or are you moving up into the youth?
So I'm going to be currently moving up to C, 300C and youth.
Okay.
On a Raptor 250.
Oh, on a Raptor 250. Okay. Who would you like to thank that helped you get here?
All my friends, family, sponsors, the man above.
No doubt. Well, hey, thanks, Tanner. Congratulations. All right. I am with second place in the Pee Wee Modified Quads. I got Jack Jacobs. Jack, how'd your season go this year?
It was pretty good. Yeah.
Any problems? Any ups and downs you have?
Not really. I don't think I broke at all this year. And well, I did hit a couple trees and stuff, but
yeah, that happens. Sometimes you have some breakdowns and there's nothing you can do except go do good the next race and that. If you had a favorite race, which race would it be?
Probably the second round, which is the first race I did this year. So, but the last lap, I was coming around, I hit a rock, and I was leaking oil. I was about to blow up right at the finish, and we had to push my quad back. And I still won that race.
You still won it?
Yeah.
There you go. Hey, that's determination. Are you still going to stay in the same class, or are you going to move up?
I'm going to move up.
So you're going into the youth class
Yeah.
next. What class will you be in the youth class?
I'm not sure. I think I'll be racing the 3rd or 4th line.
So, who would you like to thank that helped you get to where you are today?
So, all my friends really, they helped me get up here. The people I rode with, all the people that were in my line, they helped me battled our way up here. And I'd like to thank Ram Acoustical for dumping a lot of money into us, helping us get up here. Hat-Trick Racing, building my quad, putting it on the dyno. Doing
Sounds
all
like
this.
You got a bunch of people helping you out.
My mom, my dad, and the big man upstairs, really.
No doubt. That's great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Congratulations on second place.
Thank you.
So loud.
Hi, I'm Leo, and I am in the 4-stroke stock.
So how'd your season go this year, Leo? You got first place. Congratulations.
Thank you, and my season was awesome.
So, did you have any bad wrecks or anything this year, or any breakdowns?
No, but I crashed into a couple trees.
No doubt. So, out of the series, what's your favorite race?
Red Bank.
You like Red Bank?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some neat hill climbs there and that. So, do you plan on staying in the same class, or are you going to be moving up this year?
I'm going to be moving up.
What class are you going to be moving up to?
4-stroke modified.
Oh, okay. You're going to have Dad modify that quad, make it go faster.
Yeah.
So, who would you like to thank that got you here and helped you get through the season?
My family, God, Guts Racing, Troy Allen Buick, Pappy D's Pit Stop, and that's all.
Okay. Well, thanks, Leo. Congratulations on first place.
Thank you.
So I am here with Trevor Schneider. He got second place in the Pee Wee Mini A. So, Trevor, how did your season go this year?
Pretty good at the start, but it started to slow down at the end when I broke my arm. And then I got off the bike, I got back on, I felt good, and then I wrecked again and I broke it. But I had to get some surgery, and then I raced Rock Run, and I did pretty good considering I was just getting out of injury. But
Were you out there racing with a broken arm?
Yep. With a cast, yeah.
I seen a girl out there racing with a broken collarbone, jumping at Renlow Riders. Hey, you kids are young. I'm glad you were still able to race and that. Are you healed up?
Yeah, I just got cleared a couple of weeks ago from my second time breaking it, but yeah.
No doubt. So, out of all the races, which race is your favorite?
Round 3, Coal Miner.
Okay.
Definitely my favorite.
What do you like best about it?
It's very fast, and I like how I can just cut corners and just, well, not cut them, but like go in and just, it's fast. I love fast tracks.
What do you ride?
KTM 65.
Okay. So do you plan on moving up in class this year, or are you going to be staying in the same class?
I plan on moving up to the 3rd row in youth bikes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, good luck. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the youth class.
Thank you.
So who would you like to thank that helped you get through the season?
I would like to thank my parents, obviously, my grandma, my grandpa, my brother, my sisters, my stepmom, my Gigi, and I would like to thank CRS, Precision Transport, 5-Star Cycle, 60, Dunlop, and everybody else, and especially God.
Well, thank you. Congratulations. I'm looking forward to watching you race this season.
Thank you.
Yep. I am here with Pee Wee Mini A champion Brinn Bully. He won his first in class and the overall. So tell me how your season went this year.
I had a bad start, but through the end, got a whole bunch of wins and.
A little rough in the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have that, but congratulations on first.
Thanks.
So, if you had a favorite race out of all the races, which one's your favorite?
Probably Clintonville.
Clintonville?
Yeah.
There you go. Do you guys get to do the crick jump?
And youth.
Oh, in youth only. No doubt. So do you plan on moving up this season, or staying in the same class?
No, I'm gonna stay in the same class.
All right. So who would you like to thank that helped you get here?
Martin Med School, 5-Star Cycle, FXR, Podium Works, Full Throttle Formex, 5-Star Cycle, Wilson Lumber, JJ Racing, Point View Cycle, 5-Star Cycle, Scott Goggles, Mom, Dad.
I was going to say
brother,
Mom and Dad.
And Hawkenberries. I think that's it.
All right. Well, thank you. I'm looking forward to watching you race this year. So, thank you. I am here with Pee Wee Quad 50cc two-stroke winner Luke Shriver. Luke, how did your season go this year?
Good.
Have any issues throughout the season? Any wrecks or anything?
One week where I flipped over really bad and got ran over.
Okay. So, out of all the races, which one's your favorite?
Red Bank.
Red Bank? What do you like about Red Bank?
A lot of stuff.
Okay. So, do you plan on moving up this season, coming up? or are you going to stay in the same class?
Moving up.
Are you? I think Mom said you're moving up to the 90cc class.
Yeah.
There you go. Where you were riding a 50cc going up to 90cc's. Is that a 2-stroke or a 4-stroke? 4-stroke, okay. So who would you like to thank that helped you get through the season?
Mom, Dad, Sister Paula, my uncle, and 22. 26.
Okay. Anybody else, or are you good?
That's all.
All right. Well, congratulations, Luke Shriver. I'm looking forward to watching you this season. I am with second place winner Robert Roth in the Pee Wee Bike Beginner 4-stroke. Robert, how'd your season go this year?
Pretty good. Few wrecks each race. Got second place.
Did you win any races or all seconds?
I run like 2, 3, or 4 races first.
Oh yeah? So out of all the races, what's your favorite race?
Red Bank.
Red Bank? I'm gonna tell you what, we got a lot of people that like that race so far, out of everyone I'm talking to. So you plan on moving up to a new class, or are you going to stay in the same class?
I'm moving up to 3rd row, going to 70.
What were you racing last year?
4-stroke 50.
Oh, okay. So who would you like to thank that helped you get through the season?
My mom, my dad, T.A. Gold, and real life for keeping my mom down the field.
Oh, okay. Well, congratulations on second place. I am here with the winner, Axel Beedle, from the Pee Wee Bike Beginner 4-stroke. How was your season this year?
Good.
So, do you have a favorite track?
I got like a really fun 4-wheeler track at home.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I decided to still not race 4-wheelers.
Okay. Do you have a favorite AWRCS race?
No.
So you like pretty much all the races.
Yeah.
That's good.
Not really. I didn't like my first ever race. It was not AWRCS. It was Maple Shade.
Okay. I remember my first race. I almost quit because I was not in shape. So who would you like to thank that helped you get through the season?
My mama, my dad, and my sister.
Okay. Well, congratulations on first place. Do you plan on moving up in class, or you plan on staying in the same class?
Moving up.
Okay. Well, good luck this season. I am with Jacobe Hollobaugh, second place winner this season in the Pee Wee Bike Beginner 2-stroke. Jacobe, how'd your season go this year?
Good.
Good? Have any issues or anything?
Hit a tree.
You hit a tree. Bring the microphone over.
In the microphone.
Bring the microphone. So how'd your season go this year, Jacobe?
Good.
Do you have any issues this season?
Hit a tree and still won.
Oh yeah? Yeah, those trees though, they don't want to move. Out of all the races, which race is your favorite?
The forest.
You like the forest? Now, that's my favorite race too. So do you plan on moving up in class, or you plan on staying in the same class?
Just moving up.
You're moving up? There you go.
The next age group.
Moving up to the next age group. There you go. Older riders, faster riders. Competition's going to be a little stiffer, but good luck. So who would you like to thank? Any sponsors you'd like to thank that helped you get you through this season?
Rosebud Mining, Grammet Security, Walker Motor Company, J Cycles, Dirt Decals.
There you go. Well, hey, Jacobe. Congratulations on second place. I'm looking forward to seeing you this season in action.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I am with Behrendt Evkovich, Pee Wee Bike Beginner 2-stroke, first place winner. So, Behrendt, how did your season go this year?
Good.
Do you have any issues or anything?
Yeah.
What happened?
I fell over on one round and got
That happens, but you got back up.
Yeah.
How many first places did you get this year?
A lot.
A lot? I bet. So out of all the races, which one's your favorite race?
Contanning.
Katanning? There you go. Do you plan on moving up this season?
No.
Now you're gonna stay in? Defend your championship, aren't you?
Yeah.
There you go. Who would you like to thank that helped you get through the season?
Mom, Dad, Full War Racing, Top Derby, the Julian, the fence.
Okay. Well, congratulations on first place. Looking forward to watching you this season.
Yeah.
I am with second place winner Aubrey Roth from the Pee Wee Bike Novice 4-stroke. Aubrey, how did your season go this year?
It went good. A few crashes.
Nothing bad though, right?
No.
Well, that's good. Out of all the races, which one's your favorite?
Probably Clintonville.
Clintonville. Yeah, that's a popular course there.
Yeah.
So do you plan on moving up this season?
Yeah, I'm going to move up to the second row.
Second row. What row are you in right now?
The third.
Okay. Faster competition there.
Yeah.
What kind of bike you ride?
I used to ride a 50 Honda, but I'm moving up to a TTR 110.
Ooh, wow. That's a bigger bike. There you go. You've been practicing on it?
Yeah.
Okay. So who would you like to thank that helped you out this season?
My mom, my dad, my family, TA Gall, my grandma, and the AWRCS staff.
Oh, all right. A lot of the AWRCS staff helping out.
Yeah.
Well, thank you again. Congratulations on second place. I am here with first place winner Annabeth Penn, Pee Wee Bike Novice 4-stroke. Annabeth, tell me how your season went this year.
It went good at the beginning, and then in the middle of the season, my my bike blew up, and then I kept doing better, and I kept getting first. I won 6 races.
6 races, that is awesome. Congratulations. So, out of all the races the series has, which one's your favorite?
The last one.
Rock Run. Yeah, I heard that Rock Run's pretty fun there. So, do you plan on moving up in class this season?
Yeah.
Which class are you gonna move up to?
50cc.
Okay. So, is there anybody you'd like to thank that helped you get through this season?
Penn's Auto Body, Allegheny Motorsports, my dad, my mom, my brothers, my grandparents, and all my friends.
All right. Well, congratulations on your first place. I'm looking forward to watch you race this season.
Thanks.
All right, you did awesome. I am with Dawson Meyer, Pee Wee Bike Novice 2-stroke, first place winner. So how'd your season go this year?
Good.
Good. Any issues?
No.
No? Okay. So, do you plan on moving up in class this season?
Yes.
Which class are you going to move up to?
65.
Oh, I'm moving up to a 65. Out of all the races, which one's your favorite?
Coal Miner.
Oh, you like the coal miner? Yeah, that's a pretty fun track. Who would you like to thank that helped you get here this season?
Mom, Dad, Full Bore Racing, FXR Racing, I forget the rest.
That's all right. Sometimes we get a little nervous when we're up on in front of a camera. Is that all that you like? Is that everyone you'd like to thank?
Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations on first place. I'm looking forward to watching you this season. I am here with first place winner Maddox Rice of the Pee Wee Quad 4-stroke modified. Maddox, tell me how your season went this year.
Overall it went pretty good. Had less wrecks than last year. I had lots of fun. My favorite round was probably the forest. I really liked the jumps. I also really like Renlow Riders because all the jumps and stuff.
Renlow Riders got some pretty big jumps. Do you hit them pretty hard?
Not too bad. I kind of eased over them, but I'm looking to jump them a little more next year.
No doubt. So, you said your favorite races are that. Do you plan on moving up next season?
Hopefully stay in the same class. I'm wondering if they're going to move the 110 mod down to the second row or first row. I don't know.
Okay. Defend that title you can do also.
Yeah, hopefully.
No doubt. So, who would you like to thank that helped you get here this season?
I'd like my family, friends, especially my dad, my sponsors, Dirtwork Industry, JB Racing, Stella Motorsports, Elite, Podium Works, Power Mad, CJR Performance, TC Racing, O'Neill, Scott Hetchick Racing, Jesus, thank you AWRCS for putting on a great season, and great job to everyone else I raced with.
All right. Well, hey, congratulations on your first race.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to watch you race next season. I am with second place winner this season, David Deal in the Youth Quad 300cc class. David, how'd your season go this year?
Season went pretty good. Had some electrical issues in a couple races, and I believe round 8 I blew my motor up. Then I had to get the motor rebuilt. Then I finished the season off strong.
Oh yeah, you had a couple first places this season, didn't you?
Yeah, I believe I had 2 or 3.
No doubt. So out of all the races, which race is your favorite?
The Clintonville race was my favorite because all the friends, family come there, watch me. It wasn't that good of a race for me because I had an electrical issue there, coil wire popped off, but I still got to show myself off in front of a bunch of friends and family.
You got a lot of family that's close to that area.
Yeah, about 5 minutes away from our house.
Okay. Do you plan on moving up in class, or are you going to stay in the same class?
I'm going to stay in the same class for this year. I only got 1 more year left, so.
Okay. Is there anybody you'd like to thank that helped to get through the season?
Mom, Dad, Goddess Trucking, Wogman, Stroups for building my motors, ODI Groce Fast Company, and I believe that's it.
Okay. Well, congratulations on second place. I'm looking forward to watching you this season.
Thank you.
I am with Dresser Grosser, champion of the Youth Quad 300cc A class. Dresser, how'd your season go this year?
It was good. Had a few bad races, but...
What happened during the races?
2 of them, my carburetor. 1 was my chain, and the other, my quad blew up.
Must not been too bad. You ended up with first place.
Yeah.
Been hauling some butt. I know Dresser because he is one of the riders I sponsored. He is a hard riding young man. He don't ever give up. Out of all the races, which race is your favorite race in the series?
Probably this year, Coal Hollow and Containing, because I got dead last off the start and first overall.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, but favorite track, probably Rock Run.
Rock Run.
Yeah.
It's the one race I have yet to make it to, but a lot of the riders are saying that's their favorite race.
It's fast.
It's fast?
Yeah.
Are you planning on moving up in the class or staying in the same class?
I'm going to stay in the same class. Don't got enough money for a hybrid.
Because you can move up to adult in 2 more years or 1 more year?
This is going to be my last year in youth.
This is your last year of youth? Okay. Who would you like to thank that helped you get through the season?
I'd like to thank my dad, Ladome Racing, Boarding Construction, Teresa from Ray's Hotspot, Off Beaten Track, and all my other sponsors and family and friends.
Well, congratulations on first place. I'm looking forward to watching you race again this season. I I am with second place winner of the Youth Quad 300cc B class, Gabe Clinger. Gabe, how'd your season go this year?
It went pretty good. Started off not having too many good races, and then Hog Hunter I got 4th overall or 5th overall, and was real happy with it. And then battled out for first, second, and third the rest of the races, and then round 10 I got 4th overall, and that sealed the deal for second for me. So it's a real good season.
No doubt, that's awesome. Out of all the races this series has, which race is your favorite?
Well, I'd like to say Hog Hunter for what place I got, but with the good tracks, I'd like to say Rock Run. Rock Run had a really good track, really good flow, and conditions were great. So I'd like to say Rock Run.
Okay. Do you plan on moving up in class or staying in the same class?
Yeah, I'm moving up. Got a new 300EX. I'm moving up to 300A, and hopefully have another great season next year.
Okay. Who would you like to thank that helped you get through the season?
I'd like to thank my mom, dad, ODI, Blake Motorsports, Terry Bowser Excavating, All Balls No Glory, and just everybody that helped me out during the season.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to watching you this season. Congratulations.
Thanks.
I am with the winner, Wyatt Dolan, Youth Quad 300cc B winner. Wyatt, how'd your season go this year?
It went good. Just good. Had a couple races, had one leading by 8 minutes. And then I think it was electrical.
8 minutes you were ahead of everybody.
Electrical
That's pretty
fried.
good.
Second overall, 8 minutes, electrical fried.
No doubt.
Broke. That was a bummer, but other than that, you had a good season. I had a couple breakdowns, but other than that, I was able to get the job done.
What are you riding?
250, Raptor 250.
Okay. Out of all the races out of the series, which one's your favorite?
Probably Cole Hollow, because it's only, not even 10 minutes away from our house.
Oh, that's nice when the race is close.
Yeah.
So do you plan on moving up this season?
I do. Either on my 150 or my new 250. Either way, I will be in the front row.
Oh, you're going to the hybrid class?
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm looking forward to that. They need more hybrids in that class.
Yes, indeed, they do.
So, who would you like to thank that helped you get through the season?
AR Power Sports, first and foremost. Then Lone Star Racing. Check them out. Everything's amazing. All Balls Racing. Mom, Dad, Nana, my brother, Jossie, my little sister, and that's it.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to watching you this season on the front row. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
I am with second place winner, Brody Dolan in the Youth Quad Junior. Brody, how'd your season go this year?
It went pretty good.
Any issues or anything?
I did have a few flat tires this year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you run the tire balls in them or no?
Yeah. Well, at the beginning of the season we didn't, then we decided to try them out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of people end up with flats. Out of this season's races, which one was your favorite?
I think Cole Hollow. Cole Hollow is my favorite.
Yeah? Cole Hollow. What do you like about Cole Hollow?
I just like it.
Oh, yeah? Is it close to you?
Yeah. It's pretty
okay.
close.
So do you plan on moving up this season?
Nope.
No? Staying in the same class?
Yep.
Defend that championship?
Yep.
There you go. So who would you like to thank that helped you get through the season?
My mom, my dad, AR Power Sports, Moose Racing, DP Brakes, RK Chains, AR Power Sports, Worcester Pistons, and anybody else I forgot.
Okay. Well, congratulations. I'm looking forward to watching you this season.
Thank you.
I am with Max Zubik, who won the championship in the Youth Quad 300cc C-Class. Max, how'd your season go this year?
It went pretty good. I had 2 races where the quad broke. I think it was my first race I raced on quad this year. My A-arm broke and the shock came off.
Oh, wow.
My last race, I ran into a kid, popped my tire, and bent my tie rod.
Were you able to finish or no?
Yeah, I was able to finish. I was almost to the finish and I got passed and got second.
Okay. Out of all the races in the series, what's your favorite race?
Probably BFR.
BFR?
Yeah.
I've had a couple people that say that's their favorite race also. What do you like about the BFR?
It's pretty wide open, pretty smooth track, except for where they log. There's a couple random stumps.
Oh yeah, you'll have that. Do you plan on moving up in class this season?
Yeah, I plan on moving to 300A.
Oh wow, there you go. What quad do you ride?
I ride a Honda 300EX.
Okay. Who would you like to thank that helped you get through the season?
I want to thank my mom and my dad, Steve Blake for working on my motor, and dirt decals.
Okay. Well, congratulations on first place. Looking forward to watching you this season. I am with Nicole Wingard, second place winner of the Youth Quad Girls. Nicole, how'd your season go this year?
It was pretty good, other than, not getting first, obviously, but I think it went pretty well.
Okay. Out of all the races this season, which one's your favorite?
Clintonville or any race that had a jump, really.
Oh, you like the jump.
Oh, yeah.
So you definitely like Renlow Riders because all those jumps there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Are you the all-red Honda 450?
No.
Not 400? No? Okay. We're going to cut that out. So I'm just... So do you plan on moving up this class?
I do. I'm going to move up to the youth women's.
Oh, okay. Who would you like to thank?
I'd like to
Hold on a
thank...
second. I'm going to say that question again. I started off with, That's why I can cut. So who would you like to thank that helped you out this season?
I'd like to thank my family, especially my dad and my uncle, for really getting me through this and making sure my quad was all right and everything, doing all the maintenance and all that on it. All my sponsors, especially AOT Racing, and my friends that came out to support.
No doubt. Well, congratulations. I'm looking forward to watching you this season.
Thank you.
It was, I don't know. It was all right.
Yeah. Any issues? Any DNFs or anything?
I don't think. I can't remember.
How many first places did you get this year?
I think maybe 5.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good. So out of all the races in this series, which one's your favorite?
Rock Run.
Rock Run. It's the only race I have yet to go to, and I've heard Rock Run a couple times. What do you like about it?
I don't know. It's just an easy track. It's smooth.
Oh, yeah?
It's flowing.
Why do they call it Rock Run?
There's a lot of rocks.
I'm just putting you on the spot. So, you plan on moving up this season?
Yeah.
What class do you plan on moving up to?
I think schoolboy.
Schoolboy. Okay. That's a tough class there. So, who would you like to thank that helped you get through this season?
Full Throttle, my parents, my grandparents, Stockdale Heating and Cooling.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to watching you this season. Congratulations.
Thanks.
I'm here with first place winner, Youth Quad Hybrid, Blake Skurko. Blake, how'd your season go this year?
It started off a little rough. Managed to keep my quad intact the rest of the season. At the first race, we weren't really prepared at all. We were in a rush, and none of the suspension and stuff was correct on it. So we were just hoping I'd get up there and do pretty good, but I couldn't get the finish.
Well, I think it was Powerline Park. I think I seen your linkage broke, and your fenders were close to the tires, but you kept on racing, and I don't know how you did that one, but you kept on going. That was pretty cool to see.
Yeah, I hit a kicker third gear wide open, and I went over the bars and went like 30 feet after the kicker, and yeah, my suspension just blew out, and I was riding on my seat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, one of my favorite photos is you hitting the kicker on the start, and you're riding on the front two wheels. So, you plan on moving up this season?
Yeah, I plan on going to Pro-Am.
Okay. Out of all the races this series has to offer, do you have any favorites?
The
Renlo Riders.
Yeah.
That new one we have this season.
Yeah.
And last season. Yeah, I like that. They got a bunch of big jumps there and a couple nice hill climbs. The one I seen. You have anybody you'd like to thank that helped you get through this season?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my mom and dad for getting me here, and Sense Graphics, GBC, Ronnie Rush for letting me train with them for a couple halfway through the season, and Logan Steele. I want to thank AWRCS Garage for helping me out with a lot of stuff, and that's all I can think of, and just want to thank everybody else.
Okay, well, congratulations. I'm looking forward to watching you race again this season. Have a good day. I am with second place winner Ashton Lees of the Super Mini B class. Ashton, how'd your season go this year?
It was definitely a long one. Started out kind of slow. Round 3, me and Caleb went at it good, and I was able to come out on top. But after that, Caleb kind of took it and ran with it.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. But the season started out pretty good, it's just no doubt. So, out of all the races this series has, which one's your favorite?
Definitely the coal miner, because me and Caleb went at it, and I was able to come out on top. But probably BFR, Ben Franklin Range, because it was just wide open the whole time. Kind of set up like a national, so.
Everybody loves that BF range. So, what class will you be moving up to this season?
I will be moving up to schoolboy. I might do a couple more youth and Super Mini A, but it's kind of undecided so far.
Okay. Who would you like to thank that helped you get through this season?
Definitely my dad. He does a lot for me. My Pat, my mom, H&P Motorsports, Moto World, NRC, Pittsburgh and Sheds, and anyone else who I forgot.
Okay. Well, hey, I'm looking forward to watching you this season. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I am with Super Mini B winner Caleb Johnson. Caleb, how did your season go this year?
We went pretty good. My bike vapor locked the first round, so that put me in bad place off the start, but I came back fast. Round 3, coal miner, me and Ashton went at it, and he won that one, and then for the most part I won all the rest.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey, even when you're down, get back up, go out and try your best, and there's the rest of the series that you can make yourself do better.
Yeah.
So, out of all the races in the series, which one's your favorite?
Definitely Ben Franklin Range, because every time I went there, I won. I've never lost there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What do you like about the Ben Franklin Range?
It's just wide open, and my dad's a logger, so I've rode on a lot of logging trails, and that's a lot what it is there.
Okay. I just see the big old Red Bull downhill jump or uphill jump, whichever direction they're going that year, and that. So, who would you like to thank that helped you get through this season?
I'd like to thank the Lord Jesus Christ for keeping me safe. My mom, my dad, they do a lot for me. Landers KTM for the good support they give me. F3 for keeping my nutrition on point and my fitness. Tyler Martin for all the awesome training he does. Wouldn't be up here without him. Jacob Fetty, Scott, the Cherubies, Desiree, Matthew Hollenbach, and anybody else I forgot. Thank you a lot.
No doubt. So you're moving up this season.
Yeah, I'm moving to Super Mini 1.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, hey, thanks. Congratulations. I'm looking
Thank
forward
you.
to watching you this season.
Thank you very much.
I am with Easton Uplinger, Super Mini A winner. Easton, how'd your season go this year?
Yeah, it was a good season. I won 8 out of 11 races, and yeah, it was good. I had 2 or 3 bad ones. I got second, and yeah, it was good.
Wow, when second place is a bad race for you, I don't want to see what a terrible race is.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Somebody told me you went and won the afternoon class, schoolboy class also.
Yeah, I got done with youth, and I'd get on the other bike and go right up to the line, and I won every one, I think, there, except for the first round I missed, so that was good.
Missed one round and still won?
Yep.
That is awesome, man. That is great to hear. Out of all the races this series has, which one's your favorite and why?
The Forest. I just like the track layout there the most, like with everything. I just love that track.
Now, that's my favorite track. One, because it's close to me, and I like that you can go to different sections and you can see the race. So, do you plan on moving up this season?
Yeah, I plan on going to Pro-Am this year. An adult.
So you totally impressed me. I'm totally impressed, but so you're done with the youth racing and you're going to be racing Pro-Am in the adult class.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great. So who would you like to thank that helped you get through this season?
Lojack's House of Speed. He helped me a lot training-wise with everything. My mom, my dad, God for keep me safe all year, and everyone else that helped me. Thank you very much.
No doubt. Well, congratulations. I'm definitely excited that I get to watch the bikes this year, record some great action. I'll be keeping an eye out for you. Good luck this season.
Thank you.
Thank you. I am with second place winner Leeland Richland, Youth Bike Trail. Leeland, how'd your season go this year?
It went pretty good. I had some ups and downs, but overall it went pretty good.
No doubt. No bad wrecks or anything, did you?
I had probably about 2 bad wrecks, but it took me about a minute to get up on probably both of them, but other
Were
than
you
that,
able to finish the race?
Yeah.
No doubt, then that's not too bad.
Yeah.
So out of all the races the series has, which one's your favorite?
I really liked Rock Run in Clintonville. They were both really fun. Other than that, all the other ones, they were still fun, just most of them were muddy, and I don't really like mud.
I'm not a big mud fan either.
Yeah.
I can deal with the dust more than mud. It's just... So, you plan on moving up this season?
Yeah, I'm going to move up to 3rd row.
3rd row? What class is that?
Junior 12 to 13, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. Who would you like to thank that helped you get through this season?
My mom, my dad, my grandparents, Tyler Martin MX School, FXR, Dunlop, Yamaha, Desiree Photography, and the men above for keeping me safe.
No doubt. Well, hey, I'm looking forward to watching you race this season. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I am with first place winner Ryan Penn, Youth Bike Trail. Ryan, how'd your season go this year?
It went pretty good. First round, I took second. I was pretty close. I was like 30 seconds off, and I knew I was in the series. Second race, I also took second. I was like 5 seconds behind the dude. Third race, I won. It was pretty close. It was like a 30-second lead. Fourth place, I won by like 5 minutes, and I knew like, okay, I'm tied up in points now. I could come back. fifth place. I had a bad race. It was a really muddy one, and my bike wasn't set up for the mud. I had a wrong tire on, and I had a couple distractions that day, so I ended up taking third, and I felt really discouraged because I fell back in points. And then round 6, I took second, and somebody that wasn't in the point series, this from New Jersey, came and won the race. I also took second on that one in a flat tire, so had a flat tire.
Oh, you won with a flat?
Took second with a flat tire, so I was okay with that. I finished 5 seconds behind first, so I knew if I could have that race back with a working tire, I could probably win. Round 7, I won. Round 8, I won by about 2 seconds. Kamikaze myself past the second place guy, Leeland Richard. Talks this day about how he seen me flying through the air past him and thought me and him were gonna die. It was a scary one.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was crazy. And then round 8, I won. Round 8 I took second. Round 9 I won. And then by that point, the second place guy, Keegan Bennett, had dropped down to him and Leeland were tied up for points, and then I got the unfortunate news that Keegan broke his collarbone while training, so he was out. So my focus switched to Leeland for the point series wise. So pretty much going into the last round, I could take 11th or worse without losing series. So I just knew I had to get it through the race. Ended up taking second, so just got through that one, secured the series, made sure I didn't hurt myself.
So, out of all those rounds, your worst position was third?
Yeah, podiumed all the rounds, so.
That's awesome. That's consistent.
Yeah.
I see why you got first place there. Out of all those races, which one's your favorite?
I'm gonna have to go with back to school. I like the back to school track. There's a lot of Clintonville. There's a lot of flowy single track and some wide open stuff. I really like that one.
No doubt. So, who would you like to thank that helped you get there this season?
I'd really like to thank my parents and my siblings. They got me where I am. They helped me around the house. My dad watches me and is like, "Hey, here what you need to fix." Allegheny Motorsports, RVA Racing, Triple S Power Sports, the Scatellas and Brognos, the Piratis, the Bennetts, all the guys that just come over and ride with me, they push me to get better. And even the guys I raced against, they push me to get better because I'm thinking if I slack off, they're going to come to get me, because they're right there every round. And, all the workers and landowners.
No doubt. Well, hey, man, congratulations. It was nice sitting down and hearing about your season. I'm looking forward to watching you. You have a good season.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. I am with second place winner Ty Barrett, Youth Bike 65cc class. Ty, how'd your race go this season?
Pretty good. It was pretty consistent all year. At the end, I started to do a little better, but overall, it was a good year.
No doubt, no doubt. Did you win any this season?
No, I got a lot of seconds, but...
No doubt, staying consistent, though. That's how you get up to these positions. So, out of all the races the series has, which one's your favorite?
Probably the Forest. I liked how, flowy and consistent the whole track was.
Inconsistent?
Mm-hmm.
No doubt. You like surprises?
Yeah.
It seems like they switch it up a little every year and that, but I like those jumps that we get to watch you guys hit pretty hard and go pretty high on. So you plan on moving up this season?
Yeah, I'm moving up to the third row. That is 10 to 1385.
Okay. So who would you like to thank that helped got you here this season?
I would like to thank my mom, dad, my grandma, my grandpa, God for keeping me safe, and my sister. And my shop dog.
And your who?
And my shop dog. He motivates me to do my bike work.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. Well, we got to thank him. So, hey, I'm looking forward to watching you race this season. Good luck out there.
Okay, thank you.
I'm here with first place winner Gatlin Riddle, Youth Bike 65cc. Gatlin, how'd your season go this year?
It was tough. Started out not the best. Was struggling to get on the top of the box, but we figured it out about halfway through and brought it home strong.
No doubt, a little rough in the beginning, but hey, you made the best of it and kept on pushing forward in first place. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So, out of all the races series has, which one's your favorite?
I'd say the Forest. I liked how flowy it was and how fast it was.
Those straight stretches in those fields, you guys can start going pretty fast.
Yeah, you could make up a lot of time if you were behind.
No doubt, no doubt. Do you plan on moving up this season?
Yeah, hopefully to Super Mini B, second low.
Okay. Who would you like to thank that helped you get through this season?
Mom, Dad, Josh, Ryan, Maverick and Karina, and God for keeping me safe.
No doubt. Thank the Lord. All right. I'm looking forward to watching you this season. Good luck out there.
Thank you.
I am with second place winner Kaylee Burford, Pee Wee Bike Mini B. Kaylee, how did your season go this season?
It was good. I had some ups and downs. There was a lot of competition, mostly me and Skylar, and I have a huge crush on this one kid, Ray. I battled against him a lot.
You like him, man? You gotta go out and battle him. That's funny. I love it. That's great racing there. Did you beat him?
Yeah, I did.
That is great. So, out of all the races at the AWRCS series, which one's your favorite?
Probably Cole Hollow.
What do you like about Cole Hollow?
I got put on the AWRCS page. Steve said, this girl's hauling the mail today. I almost caught up with half of the first line.
Oh yeah? So you can go pretty fast on that race there.
Yeah.
No doubt. So, are you planning on moving up this season?
Yeah.
What class are you going to be moving up to?
Youth Bike Girls.
All right. Gonna be no boy to have a crush on and go out and beat on. No.
No, but I do get to go to his house sometimes.
Oh, okay. So, who would you like to thank that helped you get through this season?
Martin MX School, AOT, Nowinski Shine, Kaczynski window cleaning, Bigfoot on and off road services. I did. My parents, and that's all I can remember.
Wow! Congratulations! I'm looking forward to watching you race this season. Good luck out there.
Thank you.
I'm sitting here with second place winner Derek Deal of the Youth Bike Junior. Derek, how'd your season go this year?
It started off pretty bad, and then I started to get a few good races in. Then at Coal Miner, I got a second, which really boosted me up, and then I got a few more thirds and seconds, and then that made me get second overall. So it was pretty good overall.
No doubt. It's that one race that you need that gets your confidence up and you go out and do great the next race.
Yeah.
Out of all the races the series has, which one's your favorite?
I like the forest probably because I like the sand rollers back in the woods a bit.
Okay.
Jumping through them was fun. So.
That's the closest race to my house, and I think that's my favorite race because it's got the little jump track down in the...
Yeah, I like that part of it too.
Yeah, it's nice for us spectators to watch you guys jump those jumps.
Yeah.
So you plan on moving up this class?
No, I'm going to stay in this class for this year, and then we'll see what goes on from there.
Okay. Who would you like to thank that helped you get through this season?
I would like to thank my mom, my dad, my brother, Tyler Martin MX School, and that's it. Cubic Cycle too, and that's it.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey, I'm looking forward to watching you race this season. Good luck.
Thank you.
I am with first place winner Brooks Bully, Youth Bike Junior. Brooke, how'd your season go this year?
I started off my season pretty good with a couple second and thirds, and then halfway through the season I started getting enough wins so I could move up to the front row, and the last round I was able to run first row with the older kids, and that was pretty much it.
No doubt, no doubt. Out of all the races the series has to offer, you have a favorite?
Renlow Riders.
What do you like about Renlow?
All the jumps there.
Yeah, that race there, it's got some nice jumps that us spectators get to watch, and you guys really hit those jumps hard. They're not afraid of them.
Yeah, they're real fun.
No doubt. Are you planning on moving up this season?
Yeah, I'm going to move up to Super Mini A and finish out my last year in Super Minis and then on to big bikes.
Okay. Who would you like to thank that helped you get there this season?
I'd like to thank Martin at Mex School. He's done a lot for me and my dad and everybody, making me faster and everything. 5-star cycle, point view cycle, Podium Works, Wilson Lumber, Full Throttle Performance, Swank Construction, Mobile Fleet Wash, my mom, my dad, and last but not least, God for keeping me safe.
No doubt. Well, hey, congratulations on the hard work you put in. I'm looking forward to watching you this season.
Thank you.
I am with first place winner of the UTV Pro, Brian Stone. Brian, how'd your season go this year?
It was actually awesome. We were fighting all year to be in contention for the championship, and it literally came down to the last race at Rock Run, and we didn't know it until we were basically done.
Oh yeah? What was the final points that you beat the second place with?
Well, for the first time we got the hole shot. We couldn't get that all season. We finally got off the line first, and when you do that, you just got to keep going and watch that you don't do anything stupid. Unfortunately, we were only a mile or two in. I overshot a turn, rolled down the bank. We were fortunate. Somebody was watching over us. We landed on all four wheels, sort of facing the way we were supposed to. I asked my co-driver, Donnie, I'm like, which way to go? And he goes, that way! And we took off, and we're checking to make sure the car was good, and it held together. And we just kept the pedal down, tried to drive smart, get the adrenaline back under control. And
when you rolled it and landed on all four, were you still in first place?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, we actually saw.
You had a good lead then.
It was close. We saw the guys in the rear camera later coming around the hairpin turn. They were coming up behind us in a hurry, so we didn't have a lot of room to make any more mistakes.
All right. Out of all the races this series has, which one's your favorite?
Well, it had to be Rock Run this year. One, we race other series that are more rocky, so we're kind of comfortable with that. So
okay.
Rock Run's kind of our favorite. But even if it wasn't, that roll in the continue on, there's not a lot of opportunities to actually get that done and finish a race, let alone win it, which secured the race and the championship.
Well, I know UTVs, if something breaks, they're not cheap to fix.
Correct. And the last couple years, ask Steve Stiller, we were #1 recovered back to our trailer with his tractor because I found a lot of trees and found spots we shouldn't have been in, overdriving, and we had to get recovered more than once, and he says, you're done.
So this season there wasn't no recovering?
Wait, I don't know if we had any recovery. Maybe early in the year we had one, but we were able to put that one off because you could take one or two off the list, but then we're just like, back down, drive smart, don't drive, like you're running the wheels off, because when you do, you don't finish.
Yeah. So is this your first championship in the AWRCS series?
It is. It's our first championship. We actually, been running this for a couple years, but only a race here and there. And this year we said, let's run every race and let's try to chase the top guys. And Robert Boynton, who won it like 4 or 5 years, helped mentor us. And Kevin Wise won it last year. We have a good relationship too. And Dave Grimm, who came in second, he was right there. Like if he won Rock Run, he'd have won the championship.
Oh, yeah?
So it was that close.
Yeah, I guess it was close. Anybody you would like to thank?
Well, certainly my wife, Tara, who's standing over there, my co-driver, Donnie McQuaid, Sonny Stahl, our team captain.
I want to pause you for a second.
Sure.
Can we get a little video with Donnie in there with you?
Yes.
Come on over, Donnie.
Get over here, DL.
You're the co-pilot. There we go. I want to make sure you get a little recognition too, because I know it's not just the driver. You're looking it out further. You're making sure he goes right when you're supposed to go right. No doubt.
Tell him more.
Sometimes it's challenging, but we get it.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, hey, who would you guys like to thank?
Again, with the wife and stuff, we have a handful of sponsors that have helped us out the last few years. I'm going to blast through them. 106 Motorsports, all things UTV, Big B Motorsports, Brooks Power Sports, CA Technologies, Can-Am Off-Road, CT Raceworks, Factory UTV, FP Racing, Gear Grabbers, Shifters, G-Force Racing, Suspensions, HCR, Hess, Keller, Mathis Motorsports, Nitro Racing Parts, PRP, Randy Leach, S3, Tire Balls, and last but not least, Travis Ollinger from ZRP.
No doubt. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys out there racing this season. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. I am here with second place winner Kevin Yoho at the QXC Pro. Kevin, how'd this season go?
It went really good for us. We started out the year about the first half with several wins. Put ourselves in good position going into the last 3 or 4 rounds, and just needed to beat Ronnie at one of those, and we weren't able to make it happen, but we had a good year.
Well, I seen it came down to 1 point. Ronnie beat you out by that. That's some tight racing there.
It was tight, and all year long we were kind of flip-flopping races there, and like I said, we went into the last couple there. I had a pretty good advantage, but I really needed to win the Forest, in my opinion. That's just kind of one of my better tracks in the last couple, and didn't get it done. So I was a little leery going into the last 2, but like I said, we still didn't make it happen. So it is what it is.
No doubt. Out of all the races that AWRCS Series has, which race is your favorite?
I would say probably Clintonville. Clintonville or the Forest, but they're both rough, technical. The tougher the better.
Oh, you like tougher the better?
Yep, and Power Line was a rough one too, just because of the heat. It was the driest I've ever seen that place probably, and got the whole shot, and Ronnie was literally just outside of my dust the whole race, and we were able to hold on for that win in our hometown race there, so that was cool.
Well, I know that this past Powerline Park, I had my drone up in the air over 300 feet and I was still in dust. I never seen so much dust in one race. That was pretty bad. So, how long you been racing?
I think I started just doing like a couple a year in like 2000, and started running nationals in 05, and then worked my way up to XC1 Pro, and I believe it was 2011. We ran that full time through 2016. 2016 I started doing some part-time stuff and just slowly easing out of it. 2017 running part-time, ended up getting on the podium at snowshoes, so that was honestly more of a highlight than most of my career. So that was cool.
Oh, no doubt. How long you been racing the AWRCS Series?
Off and on that whole time through nationals, but full-time probably since 16. Yep.
No doubt, no doubt. Who would you like to thank that helped you out this season?
My fiance Kristen, my mom and dad, and Pat, my family, appreciate them, all my friends, the whole AWRCS crew. They put a lot of work in this year, building new tracks and modifying all the old ones. B&R Motorsports for my motors, shocks, get all my parts there. 9.2 Pro Graphics and GBC Tires. I've been with them too since probably 2008, and kind of been on some handshake deals the last few years, and they just keep hooking me up, so I appreciate them.
No doubt. So we're gonna see if this year?
I'll definitely do some. haven't decided if we're gonna commit to the whole season or not, but we'll definitely be there.
No doubt. Well, if you do race this season, I'm looking forward to watching you guys go out there and battle some more.
Yes, sir. We'll give it our all every time.
Well, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
I am here with QXC Pro first place winner Ronnie Rush Jr. Ronnie, how'd the season go this season?
It went awesome. We're wearing this jacket, and that's a huge accomplishment off my list. So
Super thankful with how the year went and just getting ready for 25, trying to make it a better year.
No doubt. I see it came down to 1 point between you and Kevin Yoho.
Yeah, you know, it was a tight battle all season, and Kev was just sneaking wins out left and right, and there was about 4 races left to go, and if I wanted to win, I had to win out and take those last 4 races to win by 1 point, and we were able to just lock in and stay focused, and everything went our way, and we were able to grab them last couple wins and seal the deal by 1 point.
No doubt. I noticed there was a couple bad races where it was extreme dust or extreme mud.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. We definitely got tested in the terrain, and weather played a huge factor. If it was a mudder race, you know, you could only go so fast without sliding out, and we just bar bang it to the end. And with the dust races, the whole shot was extremely important just to get out front early and try and set a solid pace. Luckily, my Matt Corpy TDR, bulletproof doors, Wasner piston, YFZ 450R was able to get me out front a lot off the starts, and that made my job a lot easier in the dust.
No doubt. So, who would you like to thank that helped you get here this season?
The good Lord for keeping me safe always. Threw my leg over a bike a lot of times in 2024, and I'm thankful to say that it was a good one, and we stayed healthy all season. So that's definitely special to do that. You know, my dad and my mom, my pap, my uncle, my beautiful girlfriend, Wasner Pistons, Ken the Tires, Senge Graphics, Works Connection, Douglas Detweiler, Redmond Lawn Care, HMF Exhaust, Hauser Racing was a big one. Ken the Tires ran great all year. Least amount of flats I've had ever in my race career, and I've been racing since I was 4 years old, and I'm 22 years old now, if that says something. Go Kenda. So yeah, man, there's a ton of people in my corner. I'm sorry if I forgot your name, but thank you very much.
No doubt. So are you ready for the first round for the GNCC?
Yeah, I got the GNCC season creeping up on us in Big Buck, and just about a week's out now. So
oh, yeah.
We've been hitting the gym hard, going to work with my dad in the cold, riding in the cold, like a true Pittsburgh northern boy would. So
you're not one of those riders that head down south and practice.
No, you know, I've done it before in my past, and I just find it most suiting for my situation right now that I'm just back home, helping the family business, and still putting in the work. It's the same work I'd be putting in down there, just a little bit colder. Just got to push through and be a man, I guess.
Well, I was watching the one race, and you got the whole shot and led for a couple laps and that. What was that like?
Yeah, the Mountaineer Run GNCC. That was my first ever XC1 podium, and going into that race, if you would have told me I would have just been in the top 6 all day, I would have been smiling ear to ear. And it was just one of them days where everything just went my way. You know, we normally go to the races in a big stacker with a Renegade pulling it and 70-foot long plus. We just went to that race with the truck and trailer, showed up the morning of the race, got the whole shot in the dusty race, and led the first couple laps with Walker Fowler and Bryson Neal in the second and third position, and we were able to open up a good gap and hold them in the dust all day. And then bonehead move on my end. I was riding fast all day, and I ended up clipping a little tree, and it was just enough time for Walker to get to my back tires, and I kind of panicked in the moment, and I pushed my bike back, heard Walker coming, so I jumped back on my quad and tried to take off like right in front of him, but I didn't push my quad back far enough. So when I hopped back on to go pull out, I rode back up into the tree. Just learning every day, man. Every race, if I would have just taken the extra second and Walker would have passed me, I would have been in second. But instead, I got 1-2'd by him, and I was in third. But I was able to take it into the finish for
I was pretty
third
excited
overall.
for you when I saw you got the whole shot and you were leading. I don't think I've been that loud in front of the GNCC live race report in my life. I'm like, I was hollering for you. I know you didn't hear me, but I was definitely rooting for you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it was a special day for my entire program. A lot of tears were shed that day, that's for sure.
No doubt. Hard work pays off, and I'm looking forward to watching you again this season.
Thank you very much. Hard work does pay off.
No doubt. We're good.
That was awesome.
That was with first place winner of the QXC Pro-Am, Kevin Van Zandt. Kevin, how'd your season go this year?
This season was phenomenal. My quad stuck together all year. I had a great season racing on and off the track. I got engaged this year. I had my firstborn, my daughter Wiley, this year. Literally, I've had the best season of my life, and racing on top of that was a plus. I got a win at round 1, and it kind of drove me a little bit harder for round 2. And then round 3 came, and I won round 3 also, and we got to round 4, and I got a second. And that kind of hurt me a little bit.
You didn't like that second place, did you?
I did not like the second place, so round 5 came, I drove even a little bit harder, and I got a win at round 5, I got a win at round 6, and the season just, it got better from there, and the points championship was locked up pretty early this year, and I got to pop a bottle of champagne on the podium at AWRCS. Yeah.
I bet you that was an awesome feeling.
That was pretty good. Getting to bullshit with Ray all year was, he's such a great dude, and I love the conversations we get to have, and it was just a phenomenal season.
I didn't get to see the last round, but you raced pro on the last round. How'd that go?
Lap 1, I pumped up pretty good, which I haven't done all season.
Were you nervous?
2, what's up?
Were you nervous for that round?
I must have been. Lap 2, quad started messing up, shut off on me in a turn, and I didn't figure out on the track. We had a bolted down seat to keep my seat from popping off, so I was fighting that. I got towed back to the pits and it fired up. And I'd already had the championship at that point, so we just partied.
Oh, there you go. Hey, still locked up that championship, and don't take no extra chances if something's not working right. Out of all the races at the AWRCS Racing Series, which race is your favorite?
Throughout the years, it changes every time. I had a really bad crash at Katanning a couple years ago, and it made me hate that track so bad. 2 years ago, it was the first track that I took my fiance Chevelle to, so it's came a long ways in my opinion. And then this year I proposed to her there, so I'd have to say Katanning, the park race, is probably my favorite.
Yes, I even got to take the photos for the proposal.
That's right.
Yeah, that was definitely a good round for you. So, are you planning on moving up this season?
As much as I'd like to, I don't think I'm fast enough. I'm going to just hang out.
Championship.
I'm gonna hang out back in the Pro-Am class and try and defend that. I heard there's some slow guys moving up. Dallas Wingard.
Slow guys, you say?
Yeah, if he
wants to watch yourself. Those slow
title.
Guys are coming for that.
They probably are, and they'll probably take it from me. That's all right.
Who would you like to thank that helped you get here this year?
My fiance, Chevelle Daniels, my father, Mike Van Sant, turned wrenches in the garage with me almost every day for the past 5 or 6 years. Kevin Hindeleiter, K&H Construction, Myers Water Wells, Dirt Decals, Blaine Schick, Cody Buchanan at Buchanan Racing, Open Joyce, Aaron Krause at AK-47 Racing, and especially the guy that captures it all for me, Lou Millard at L&M Action Sports Photography, does a phenomenal job.
Well, thank you. Well, I'm looking forward to watching you again this season. Good luck out there. Be safe.
Yeah, thank you, Lou. I appreciate that.
Yeah! I am with second place winner of the QXC College Boy, Lexi Rookdasel. Lexi, tell me a little bit how your season went.
My season this year was pretty good. I got a couple hole shots. I stayed at the front of the pack, and it really helped me. stay ahead of my class this year, and it was a little different because I was about, I think, 4 lines further up than I was the year prior, where I won the women's championship. So I was definitely in the runnings for this championship, trying to fight back and get another one, but I fell a little short this year by 2 points.
I was going to say, it was really close between you and Kyle.
Yes, it was really close.
It came down to the last round.
Yep, and for it to work out, I think I had to win and he had to finish 2 places behind me. So.
Oh,
yep.
okay.
And that unfortunately didn't happen. I think I finished second there at the last race, and he might have won or finished third. I don't really remember.
Moving 4 classes up and going out there and beating all the rest of your competition and still coming out second, that's pretty amazing. So, do you plan on moving up a class or staying in this class?
I plan to stay in the college boy class. I feel really comfortable because it's, I think, the 5th row of the quads, which is midway. I feel like this is a really good spot for me, and I didn't take the championship, so I think next year I can hopefully make it happen.
Well, you also juggle college, racing, volleyball, so you are definitely active. I know that.
Yes.
So out of all the races the AWRCS Series has, which race is your favorite?
I honestly love Rock Run.
Rock Run is becoming a very popular race, and I was told it's one of the roughest races, but people are saying a little different. What do you like about Rock Run?
I like Rock Run because there is some very tight sections for us quads, but then there's also some wide open, so I think it's a really good balance for myself. I'm not much of a high speed person, but I can make Rock Run work, and I'm really comfortable in the technical stuff.
No doubt. Who would you like to thank that helped you get through this season?
I would like to thank my mom and dad especially, taking me to races, paying for most of it, fixing my quad whenever it needed fixed. I'm not too hard on my stuff, so that's pretty good. And 92 Technologies, their goggles are perfect for me. I love them so much, and they're out of Pennsylvania. And James Automotive and Power Sports, my boyfriend's family's company, they helped me a lot this season and really pushed me. And lastly, I'd like to thank you for sponsoring me this year for photos. They were amazing. And also 501 Photography. Owen does a really good job too.
No doubt. Owen is a great photographer. Well, I'm looking forward to watching you this season, getting some great video. Be safe out there and good luck.
Thank you, Lou.
All right. All right, I am with first place winner of the QXE College Boy class, Kyle Savage. Kyle, how'd your season go this year?
Went great. Went great. Had a lot of fun. I had 7 complete races on my four-wheeler, and then my engine kind of went kaboom. Then I had to use my mechanic's four-wheeler for the last 2 races. So, but we still got her done.
Managed to bring home that championship. That's awesome. So, out of all the races in this series, which one's your favorite?
Powerline Park.
What do you like about Powerline Park?
The big crick jump, and it's wide open, full throttle.
That crick jump, I watched some crazy wrecks down there.
I did have a crazy wreck down there.
Did you?
Yeah.
What happened there?
Oh, I just went straight up and head hit the front end, and it was nuts.
Well, I know it's a little sticky sometimes, and I've seen people go over the handlebars because their quad stuck in the mud.
Yeah, I almost went over the handlebars, but I held on. So.
No doubt, no doubt. So do you plan on moving up this season? Or
yes, I plan on moving up to QXC1.
QXC1? You're skipping QXC2. All right, that's awesome to hear. So who would you like to thank that helped you get you to the cut? So who would you like to thank that helped you get through this season?
I need to thank the good Lord, Mom, Dad, especially you, Louie, for all the great photos. Need to thank my mechanic, Ben Foys. Need to thank Connor Marino for all the great motor work. Need to thank the Brown family for great pits, and the Johnsons, and my brother, Cody.
No doubt. Got a bunch of people out there supporting you. That's awesome.
Yep.
Well, hey, I'm looking forward to watching you this season. Good luck out there. See you again.
Thanks, Louie.
I am with the first place winner, Cory Zek of the QXC2. Cory, how'd this season go?
Oh, the season went great. First started that. Didn't do the first race. Kind of skipped out on that one, unfortunately. But came in the round 2 and believe I took a win on that round, and then felt pretty confident. And then just going back from GNCC and the AWRCS. And then third round I broke down, and then pretty much took the rest of the season with a win. Had seven wins throughout the whole series.
Oh wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, 7 wins. Can't complain there. There was a good couple battles. Me and Christopher Rice, Chester Wells, we had a pretty good couple battles. Back and forth. On round, I want to say my favorite round was probably the Forest. Yeah, definitely the Forest.
And not too many people like that. I love that race.
Oh, it's
and
so
not too many
fast-paced.
people like it for the quads.
Oh yeah, so fast paced there. The woods is perfect. I love the little rock garden. I love the little uphills on that. I think it's a great track with the foundation and everything, how they set that up, which is awesome.
You even made the top 10 overall this season, didn't you?
Yes, I've gotten up to, I believe, 7th or 8th place overall in 2 or 3 rounds. So that was
That's awesome.
Towards like the end of the season.
I've been watching you this season.
And then, I started out with like maybe, I think it was like 15th place, 14th place, then I worked my way up to about 7th place overall in the season.
No doubt.
And then I finished overall with overall points in 9th place in points wise.
Okay. So are you planning on moving up this season?
So the plan is, depending on what I'm thinking about maybe moving up to Pro or Pro AM. So I'm jumping A class and possibly running the Pro AM or Pro class.
Okay.
So definitely jumping A class.
There you go. So is there anybody you'd like to thank that helped you get here this season?
Oh, I definitely would love to thank my parents, my dad, my mom, my girlfriend, the whole Ladon Racing team, all my sponsors that are behind my back, and the whole AWRCS crew. Couldn't do without any of them. Yeah, that's pretty much all I want to thank, and move on from there for the 2025 season.
No doubt. I know I talked to your dad a couple times at the races, and he is out there like your biggest fan.
Oh yeah,
it's pretty cool to see that.
He's a work of art, I'll tell you that. He's definitely chanting me on. I can hear him screaming at me a mile away down the track.
No doubt. Well, congratulations and good luck this season. I'm looking forward to watching your race.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep. I am with second place winner QXC1 Joshua Hemming. Joshua, how was your season this year?
It was fun, man. I came up out of vet. I came out of vet B, and I didn't really know how I was going to compete in A class and AWRCS, and I don't know. I really shook out. I was happy with second place, and halfway through the season, things were clicking. You know, I was competing. I was finishing top 3, top 4, and I said, wow. Looking at the point standings, I was like, man, I have a really good shot of really competing for top 3 or maybe even winning the class. So I was pretty stoked, man. I didn't get on a 4-wheeler until I was about 29.
Oh yeah, that late.
I'm 34 now, so I was a late bloomer, and yeah, I love the sport. Been pretty hot after it ever since.
No doubt. What I like about the AWRCS series is you guys are all friends on the line. You go out and race each other. When the race is over, you guys are all hanging out talking about how there's like no animosity against each other, and that's what I like about the series. All the races at the AWRCS races, which one's your favorite?
I like the real tight, sloppy stuff.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm not into the 5th gear pin going through the open sections. So I had a lot of fun at, I think it was Hog Hunter. I think that was probably my favorite from the season. A lot of tight woods, a lot of technical, sloppy, rocky. I'd probably say Hog Hunter.
Okay, that was the one round I didn't make it to last season. That's one of the new races. Dog Hunter and Renlow Riders.
Yeah, it was a good one.
No doubt. Are you planning on moving up this season or staying in the same class?
So I'm actually on the fence. For the 2025 season, I moved to Washington County. Me and my fiance bought a house down there. So I'm probably gonna. I don't think I'm racing for points anywhere, but I'm gonna do some AWRCS, New East Coast, GNCC, E-Rock. I'm just gonna kind of bebop around, and hopefully by the end of the season, I'm in the pro.
Well, I know since down in Washington County, there's the Mason-Dixon. There's one rate a couple miles down the road from it also.
Yeah, I'm probably Buckwheat 100.
Yes.
That's probably my favorite track of all.
Oh, yeah?
Fun track, yeah.
No doubt. Who would you like to thank that helped you get through this season?
I linked up with Ryan Smith from B&R Motorsports about 5 years ago, before I even started racing. And, he was willing to help the newcomer, willing to, he's a big investor in the sport, and he's been sponsoring me ever since. And he does the majority of my maintenance, my engines, my suspension, does my preseason checks, a couple washes, race prep here and there. But Brian Smith has been phenomenal to me as a person, as a sponsee. Great guy.
No doubt. Well, I'm looking forward to watching you race this season.
Yep.
Good luck out there and be safe.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Thank you. I am with QXC1 champion Dallas Wingard. Dallas, how'd the season go this year?
First half of the year was a little rough. We had some problems with the seat falling off, a couple other things. Second half of the year, we really picked it up, got the floor dialed in. I think we got 4 of the last 5 rounds and a win, so got better as the year went on.
No doubt. How many first places did you take?
I want to say 4. I think 4 out of 10, I think.
No doubt.
A couple top 3, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
Okay. Out of all the races at the AWRCS series, which race is your favorite?
It's a close pick between the Forest, I think, and I really like Rock Run. It's kind of wide open. That's my thing. I like being wide open out across the fields, but hard pick between those 2, I think.
Did you leave a comment saying you might race the 2-stroke class?
That's the plan. I'd like to get the 250R out, bring it back a little bit, and then I had some smack talk from Kevin, so I might have to bump up to Pro-Am once or twice, see if I can't knock him down.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. Are you staying in your class to defend your championship, or are you going to move up?
Nah, I'm going to have fun this year. Might move up to Pro-Am once or twice, see if I can't keep up to Kevin, see what happens.
No doubt, no doubt. Who would you like to thank that helped you get here?
My family, my wife, my dad, my brother for the fast pits, the Blue Collar Tavern for the most part, Jeffrey's Auto Detailing, and Snow's Polaris down in Shakura.
No doubt. Well, I'm looking forward to watching you race this season. Even if it's 2-stroke class, I love 250Rs, I'll tell you that. Well, hey, thanks. Good luck this season.
Thanks, Louis. Appreciate it.
I am here with QXC1 vet winner Cody Pariter. Cody, how did this season go?
Had a blast this year, Lou. Had an absolute blast. It was good to be back. Took a year off from AWRCS. We hit a few last year. Kind of took a season off. My wife and I had our first child. And
awesome.
He's getting up to be 2 years old here in May. Took the year off. Had some fun, played around still. So I got to see you guys a few times. And then decided about this time last year that I was 30 finally, and that I was going to come in and try going for a QXC Vet Championship, and here we are.
Hey, here we are. You tried and succeeded. Awesome.
And to no avail, man. I mean, these guys were we were battling all year. I mean, I was just talking to him over there about Nathan Hornacek and I, round 1, I came in bumper to bumper behind him, and Nathan didn't want to come up for the interview tonight. I'll get him on that one. I told him I wanted to come up here, but he got me round 1, and it was a battle from there on out, man. It was a great season.
No doubt. Well, I know Craig races the
There's no mention to Craig.
Craig
man.
likes to battle.
He gained some speed, and he is a hole shot king, man. He got me. I was dead last almost every hole shot, knowing that Craig's out front gapping us, man. I knew every round that he was somewhere up front because he could pull a hole shot, that's for sure.
Yeah. Out of all the races the series has to offer, which race is your favorite?
For me this year, I guess it would have been the Clintonville, man. The shirt, I ended up in the shirt this year, and I don't know what got into me, that mud round, what it was, that I ended up coming through the first lap. I think I was third overall. I was pushing like something.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what got into me. I remember I had family members texting me and stuff. They're like, is he really in third? His scoring messed up? And everyone's like, no, he was pushing. So that would probably be my best round this year. I had the most fun. I won that round, and kind of set me up for the championship from then on out. So
no doubt.
It was awesome.
So are you going to stay in this class, or are you going to move up?
We're going to see what goes on. I'm actually, same thing, kind of taking, would say, a year off. My dad and I are building a cool trailer right now to make it as a destination type thing. We want to hit a couple of nationals together. I actually brought my, people don't realize, we got little Liam running around over there. It's my little cousin. He finished fourth, and the youngest, he's 4 years old, went out there riding with us this year, was training. He's got my shirt on, actually. But he's 4 years old, yeah, and he's been tearing it up, so they kind of give me my momentum, I guess, going into the season, seeing them riding and everything else. But we're gonna hit a few together, have some fun. Old man, like I was getting back into, so we got a 4-year-old, and then we got he's gonna be 53 here in April. Came back out and actually won QXC Senior, the 40 plus or 50 plus at the Forest this year.
Okay.
Coolest part about that one was lapping him at my 5th lap. He was on his 4th. I lapped my old man with 1 lap to go. That was something cool, and the family aspect, man. That's AWRCS.
Yeah.
That's everything we embody in this series, I feel like, and that's why I'm back and having fun and looking forward to future generations that come into this sport,
No
it's definitely an awesome thing.
Well, if you do race any races this season, I'm looking forward to watching you again.
Hey, you're one of the best photographers on the circuit, man. I mean, you've always been awesome with your products and everything else you got going on.
I greatly appreciate it.
Great guy to talk to, man.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks a bunch, Lou.
Yep. I'm here with Caden Baum, winner of the schoolboy quad class. Caden, how'd your series go this season?
It was good, man. Started off not that good. Then mid-season started picking up, and I finished strong, so I'm happy.
Oh, yeah? So, if you had a favorite race out of the series, what would it be?
Gotta be round 9, BFR.
You like the BFR?
Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite part about it?
I just like the wide open stuff. Yeah.
I see that there's a lot of side hills and that.
I like that technical stuff too.
Yeah, I like seeing you guys go through that. Are you staying in the same class this year, or are you moving up?
I'm going to try and stay in the same class. We'll
Defend
see.
that championship.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Okay. So, who would you like to thank that got you here?
Probably Mom and Dad, Dan from DBY, Sean from Armstrong Truck and Tractor, my girlfriend and her family, and just everyone else that supported me throughout the year.
No doubt. Well, congratulations. Thanks for sitting down and doing an interview. That's it.
Thanks, Louie.
I am with second place winner Matt Skurko of the QXC Senior. Matt, how'd your season go this?
Season was mediocre. Had a rough start, popped a few chains in the beginning of the season. Fortunately, I ended up tearing my meniscus halfway through the season.
Oh, wow.
Still continued to race on it, which I probably shouldn't have, but finished out, ended up in second. I'm happy with it.
Well, at least you got the chain popping off figured out. What was causing that?
Bad lines, hitting rocks.
Oh, okay.
Just stupidity.
Riding it hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. No doubt. Out of all the races at the AWRCS series, which race is your favorite?
Actually, I'm going to say Rock Run. Not for me, though, for my son.
Oh, yeah?
Just watching him come across that finish line with the points so tight, taking the overall championship, I think that was the funnest one all year.
I heard it was a close race.
Yeah.
A close season for your boy in that. And I have yet to go to Rock Run, so this year I will be there, but I hear it's pretty rough.
It's getting better throughout the years, though, believe it or not.
Oh, yeah?
But the weather's the weather is the worst part up there. You never know what you're getting.
At the end of the year, yeah.
And it's always windy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, no doubt. You plan on moving up this season?
Actually, I'm done after this season.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna hang up full-time racing. I'm gonna concentrate on my boys for the remainder.
No doubt.
So,
well, you got
it's their time.
Your boy is definitely fast, and he's going up to the adult class this year.
He's gonna skip his last year of youth, and to be determined where he's gonna go with the new rules coming in, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Well, with you there full-time helping him and not, he definitely needs somebody in his pits and cheering him on and that. So, who would you like to thank that helped you get here this season?
Just my wife, my kids, Sense Graphics, they were with me from the beginning. Blood Lubricants, Guts Racing, I mean, anybody else I forgot.
No doubt. Well, since you ain't going to be racing this season, congratulations. And if you do race, I'll be there to check it out, all right?
Appreciate it, man.
I am with first place winner Josh Cravener of the QXE Senior. Josh, how'd the season go this year?
It was a good season. Won some few races, wrecked a few times.
Nothing too serious, I hope.
Broke a few ribs and nothing you can't race through. I mean,
oh, no doubt. The ribs, that's not too comfortable though.
No, it was hard to finish that race. I wrecked first lap, hit my back on a tree. That's when I broke some ribs, but I tried to finish the race. I think I made it all but maybe half a mile into the last lap, and I couldn't do it no more. Couldn't hardly move, so I had to pull over and call it quits.
No doubt. So, out of all the races this series has, which race is your favorite?
Oh, probably Powerline Park, I think. It's probably one of the quicker courses for me. Seems more open, got a better flow to it.
No doubt. Do you plan on moving up this season?
I haven't decided. I feel like I probably should, but I still up in the air about that.
Yeah, defend this championship this season.
All right, yeah.
There you go. Anybody you'd like to thank that helped you get here?
Just the whole family for keeping me going, God for keeping me safe and getting me to the finish line. Just everybody that comes out to support me and root me on, keep me going for another lap.
No doubt. Well, hey, well, thank you. I'm looking forward to watching you race this season. Be safe out there and good luck.
I'll be there. Thank you.
Yep. I am with the first place winner of the QXE Utility class, Robert Schoonmaker. Robert, tell me how your season went.
I had a rocky start. Hard time finding my groove first couple of races. Got about mid-season, I found my groove. Just went for it. My ending was great. I just couldn't seem to keep it sticking, but it was enough to keep the championship.
Oh yeah, was it a close race with second place?
Yeah, it was close. We were within 5 points of each other.
Oh wow, that is pretty close. So, out of all the races this series has to offer, which race is your favorite?
This year had to be Powerline Park. It was kind of my nemesis. I've had a rough start every time. This year was my year.
Powerline Park was your favorite race. That was the dustiest race I've ever been at, and that was your favorite.
My favorite this year.
Good for you. Good for you. Obviously, there's no other classes you can move up to except keep on racing the utility class. So I know there's a couple other riders that are coming for that championship this year. You're not worried about it, or?
Unfortunately, I got to sit in the sidelines and watch them this year.
Oh yeah, what's going on?
I moved south, so I'll be doing a different series once the time comes. It's
Oh,
kind of in limbo at the moment.
Okay, no doubt. Well, Anybody you'd like to thank that helped you get through this season?
My pit crew, they were there every day, they pushed me, made me want to be better every time. My sponsors, Jimco Sales and Service, AOT Racing, Jeremy Dolan, First Office, and
No doubt. Well, since you'll be moving down south, I don't get to watch you race this season. Good luck down there. Stay safe. No problem. I am with the second place winner, Aaron Kraus of the QXE Utility class. Aaron, tell me about how your season went.
Well, it started off pretty good. Things didn't go right there midway through the season, and felt like it wasn't my season there. And then got my head out of my butt thanks to my wife, Andrea Kraus. Started clicking them off again and started putting good rides in, and didn't get no first place really first half of the season, but I did pull one off at I think it was Ben Franklin this year, but pulled it off because Trevor and Robert broke down. But definitely ready for this season. Been doing some fitness stuff. The wife has me on a diet. I'm down about 80 pounds, so.
You're definitely looking slimmer, I'll tell you that. I'm jealous. So out of all the races the AWRCS series has to offer, which race is your favorite?
I'd say Renlo Riders is probably my favorite. Aaron and Big Can-Ams out. That was pretty fun this year.
That place does have some nice jumps in that, and you don't see too many utility quads launching off of them. I remember seeing you this past season, so is there anybody you'd like to thank that helped you get here this season?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the two guys I raced with this year, Trevor and RJ, they really pushed me to become the best I can become. Kind of sad RJ's not coming back this year because he's the fastest that I think he's ever been. And boy, he'd have been a real force to contend with this year for the championship. So it's kind of sad to not see him come back. But I guess there's some new guys coming up to the class. We'll see how they do. They're coming in, jumping into some hot water. So.
Yeah, we definitely need some more guys racing in the utility class. I love seeing those big quads coming down. They got a totally different sound than the sport quads. It's like, look out, here I come.
Some people might disagree with me, but I think them big Can-Ams would pull in 450s on the whole shot.
Oh, I know they will.
I put my money on them any day.
Oh, yeah. Well, hey, I'm looking forward to watching you race this season. Good luck out there and stay safe.
Thanks, Luke.
I am with second place winner Eric Allens of the QXE Super Senior. Eric, how did your season go this year?
It started out real good. I won the first race. Then I won the last race. The in between, it was all right. Could do better, but actually my goal this last year was to finish every race, and I finished every race. So first, second, third, whatever. I finished every race, and that was my goal. So I'm satisfied with that.
No DNFs?
No DNFs.
Hey, that's a major accomplishment.
Yeah, finished everything on an 08 Honda that's whooped to hell and back, but it made it through.
No doubt. Out of all the races that the AWRCS series has, which race is your favorite?
I'm going to say probably the Forest. I don't know why. I think for me it flows. I like those open fields. I like that speed. I am definitely not a real fond of tight woods, which is crazy if you're going to woods race, but the tighter, the slower I go. So I like the Forest because it seems to be open, and it just seems I seem to do good there.
No doubt. Well, the Forest is close to home to me, so, and I just like the whole layout that they have.
I do also.
And so, you plan on moving up this season, or are you going to stay in this class?
I can still stay in. I can still stay in the Super Senior. I got one more year. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. The wife says I'm done. My body says I'm done, but my brain says I want to try and maybe do one more year. I did buy a bike to maybe staff or try racing a bike, but it's going to be tough. I think I want to stick with the quads.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, that's impressive because I wish I could be out there right along with you, but I am not in no shape.
Well, you know what? We need you out there taking action pictures of us. You and Cammie and all.
I'm
all
not
the
doing
other...
no pictures this year.
Well, then you better get your ass out there on the quad.
No, we're doing videos this year.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll be good. Just look for the old guy that's probably in the back of the pack, sucking down his water before the first lap's over. That'll be me.
Anybody you'd like to thank that helped you get here this season?
Oh yeah, first you gotta thank the good Lord. At 54 years old, like I said up on the stage there, it takes till about Thursday before you can put your socks and underwear on without laying on the bathroom floor. But come Friday, Saturday, it's all good. You're ready for the next race. I get a lot of help from KH Construction. I hang out with the Coast family, our whole camping community, Josh and Cammie. It's all good. I consider it going camping and just racing for 2 hours. So it's all good. Tons of people to thank, but also even John Harvack that won the class, John Oates that got third. We battled all year. Not an ill thought for those two. It was good, clean racing, and that's I'm thankful for that.
No doubt. That makes it a great experience.
It does.
Good, clean racing.
It does.
That's what I love about this community. Everybody's talking and hanging out with each other, go out on the race course, race each other, and then go back out to hanging out afterwards.
Yeah, that's what I like. It's a good family sport.
No doubt. Well, I'm looking forward to watching you race this season. Be safe out there, and good luck.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep. I am with first place winner John Harvack of the QXE Super Senior. John, how did the season go this year?
Overall, the season was very good. It was a good bunch of guys that we raced with this year in our class. A lot of fun battling back and forth where we didn't kill each other, so that's a plus.
No doubt. How many first places did you take this season?
First places, I think maybe 4.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Out of all the races the series has to offer, which race is your favorite?
I liked all the tracks this year, but overall my favorite is still the Forest.
Mine too. Some people say it's pretty rough out there on the quads, and I like the roughness, and got a bunch of nice wide open spots and that you can relax a little before you get back into those woods and that. Are you planning on staying in the same class, or are you going to move up?
I got 1 more year for this class, and then next year I'll move up to the Golden Masters. I got 1 more year for this class for age, and then after that I'll move up to the Golden Masters.
Oh, okay.
The old class.
Well, I'm 50, so I wouldn't even know what class I'd be in, so if I did race. Anybody you'd like to thank on who helped you get here?
I'd just like to thank my wife for putting up with all the craziness. She's a horse person, and it was funny the first year we started racing, she thought the horse people were crazy, but until she seen us.
No doubt.
My son for helping us keep the quads going for both of our quads. So.
Okay. Well, congratulations. I'm looking forward to watching you race this season. Be safe out there.
Thank you.
Yep. I am with first place winner Jay Bowser of the QXE Sport class. Jay, tell me a little bit how your season went.
Yeah, we started off strong, then we had some difficulties with the quad, got that straightened out with the help of DBY Motorsports. And towards the end we came back on strong again, ended up able to take first.
No doubt, congratulations. Out of all the races the AWRCS series has, tell me what your favorite race is.
It'd be Rock Run.
Rock Run, what do you like about Rock Run?
It's just a lot smoother and faster than all the other ones, I feel.
And I was told that place is rough, and is it getting worked in, or is it?
I don't know. It's only my
you just got some good suspension.
Yeah.
No doubt. Do you plan on moving up class this season, or are you going to stay in the same class?
I'm going to stay in the same class.
Yeah, defend that championship.
Try to.
No doubt, no doubt. Anybody you'd like to thank that helped you get here this season?
Yeah, I'd like my wife, Dan from DBY Motorsports, then all my family that supports everything that I do. And so.
No doubt. Well, hey, I'm looking forward to watching you race this season. Good luck out there and be safe.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. I am with first place winner Mike Nelson from the QXE Golden Masters. Mike, how's your season go this year?
I had a really good season. Really happy with it.
No doubt. Any bad wrecks or?
Oh yeah, I wrecked a lot of issues. Nothing terrible.
Nothing terrible.
Broken bones or didn't break the quad too bad. So.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Sometimes those courses, they're a little rough and they pop chain, DNF, and...
Well, I got to tell everybody, make sure you take your luck.
Okay, yeah.
Lost a rear wheel and it passed going down the track.
Oh, wow. Out of all the races the AWRCS Series has to offer, which race is your favorite?
BFR.
BFR.
Yeah, I like to go fast.
Everybody says wide open. And I'm like, I didn't think how fast that place was until I got there.
Well, you know, I'm not the fastest guy out there, but most of the tracks I get 3 laps.
Yeah.
BFR, you can really get 4 laps is no problem.
No doubt.
I like to be able to gas a little bit.
Well, I was going to ask you if you plan on moving up to the next class, but I don't know what class you can move up to.
I think I aged out of all the classes and all that.
No doubt. Is there anybody you'd like to thank that helped you get this championship?
Just my girlfriend Vicky for putting up with me.
No doubt.
How it is out there wrenching all day.
Oh yeah, you put a lot of time in there. You love what you do. It's like, wow. I'm looking forward to watching you race again this season. Stay safe out there and good luck.
Thanks.
Yep. I am sitting here with Sawyer Katur, second place winner of the XC Pro. Sawyer, tell me a little bit how your season went.
It went pretty good. I started the season off on a YZ 125, and first round didn't go too good. I ended up having a mechanical problem with my bike, but I was able to still finish and get some points. So, but after that, I was doing pretty good, and then I think it was like round, I want to say like 6 or 7. I blew one of my 125s up, and I was like, I don't have any parts for it, and there's a race coming up, and that's whenever I decided to go get a KTM 250, and ever since then I've been on that bike, and I'm really enjoying it.
That's a big jump, switching from a 125 to a 250.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. It was a learning curve going from a 2-stroke to a 4-stroke, but I adapted pretty well to it. I got PR2 through my suspension, which those guys are awesome. I mean, if you look at AWRCS, all the top guys around it, everybody on the podium, they got PR2 on their bikes.
They've been in the business for a long time, and
yep,
they know their stuff.
Yeah, Shane does great work up there, so I'm really happy about it.
No doubt. So I was talking to you a little bit ago, and you say you race the GNCC series too.
Yeah, I do.
What's it like racing both series? Is it hard on you, or is it keeping you in shape and making you a better rider?
It's a little bit of both, because this sport's so hard because you're practicing. You can get hurt practicing.
Of course.
Just the same at a race. So if you get hurt at a race, you can't go to the other series. You're done for a while. So it's definitely hard because there's a higher chance of getting hurt. You're racing more and you're traveling a lot, so there's less time to work out, and it's good to stay in shape like that. I mean, there's nothing you can do to replace the training from racing. I mean, just you can't get the same heart rate zone. I mean, you can still lift weights, but it's not the same. It's not the same as riding.
Well, I've been watching quad racing for a long time, and it is crazy on how much faster you guys on bikes go through the woods.
Yeah.
But it's also even more dangerous because just in a split second you can get hurt or clip a tree, and it takes a lot of practice to get as good as you guys. I know that's for sure.
Yep.
So, out of all the races the AWRCS series has, what race is your favorite?
I'm gonna have to go with the Forest. I like the rough tracks. It's just all the little bumps there. It's like jumping stuff. It's like a BMX track the whole time.
Well, that's my favorite race, and I was telling other people that too. And everybody says that's a rough track.
Yeah.
And I just like how rough it is. I like the little motocross section that they have.
Yeah.
And it's got a lot of wide open sections to give you a little break to get back in that tight wood stuff and the rough stuff.
Yeah, it does.
So, what are your goals for next season?
Definitely to win. I mean, I know I put a lot of work in. I mean, I look on my phone on Snapchat at the stories, and I see everybody else partying, and I'm down in my basement working out, and knowing that those guys beat me, it definitely doesn't make me happy, so it just makes me want to work harder and try and do better, so definitely to win.
No doubt. Is there anybody you'd like to thank that helped you get through this season?
Definitely Josh, my trainer. I mean, he's been training me for eight or more years now, and really he's not even like a coach anymore. He's like family, and I wouldn't be here without him. I mean, just everything he's taught me, not even just about racing, just about how to talk to people and how to promote yourself and stuff like that. I mean, I wouldn't be here without him. I really wouldn't be, and definitely PR2. Their suspension's everything. I don't care how fast you make your bike. If you don't feel safe on it, or you don't know how it's going to react, you're not going to do good. So definitely those guys, and my mom and dad definitely are a big part in this.
No doubt. Well, tell Josh he's doing a great job, because it was super easy sitting here talking with you. Well, I'm going to tell you what, I'm looking forward to getting to finally watch the bikes race this series and go out there, do great. I'm going to be out there video and everything, and
That's
I'm looking
awesome.
forward to watching everybody, and be safe.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on here.
No doubt. I am with first place winner Ethan Waddell of the XC Pro-Am. Ethan, tell me a little bit of how this season went.
Man, this season, as usual for me, starts off a little weak at the beginning. But man, towards the end, I was having so much fun on the bike. A lot of things in life were going really well. And I think it was round 5. I got second right on the rear wheel of my buddy Xander. And it didn't sit with me very well. And after that, man, I went on a tear, and I won 4 of the last 5 races. And I never would have thought, like, even 2 years ago, if you told me I could have won 2 races, let alone 4 in a season, I wouldn't have believed you. So
that's awesome.
That end of the year streak was really good. I'm really hoping to kind of carry all that momentum over, even after not being able to ride too much during the off season. But man, other than that, the season was fantastic.
No doubt, no doubt. Out of all the races the AWRCS series has, what race is your favorite?
Oh, there's a lot of tough ones. I do feel like it's going to come down to conditions, though. I think it's going to go with Clintonville. On a good conditioned race for Clintonville, it's a long track. Once the conditions are good, it's technical. You got a lot of different lines. Crook jump, so the fans always have something to cheer you on, because it's nothing's cooler than being out in the middle of the woods, not seeing anybody, not seeing a soul, and you come flying around the corner, and there's just a sea of people having drinks and hot dogs and just having a great time.
They
That's
got
my
bleachers
favorite.
there,
Yeah.
and somebody cooking hot dogs. I didn't believe it until I seen it.
Yeah.
But I don't get to watch the bikes ride, because I'm usually leaving by Sunday. I was always thinking you guys would hit that first jump so hard, you go past the second jump.
Yeah.
You guys don't jump that far, I hope.
No, I pretty much just try, and that jump's like a little small. It's easy and safe compared to like power lines, crick jump. That one you're kind of clinching your cheeks every time you hit that one. I don't care what class or level you're in. That ground is so soft. The power line, you kind of just pray every time you hit it.
Yes,
you don't go over the bars. And it's also really nice there when you got friends or family like pointing out a line every time you go and hit that jump, because they just point, hey, land here, land. You know, the ground's hard there. You're not.
They're
gonna
looking
go
out for you there.
Yeah. So yeah, Clintonville. That's probably why it's my favorite. But when I gotta admit though, when Clintonville rains, it can be a little bit of a tough track. So, but there's a lot of good other tracks out there. But I think in the years that's been my favorite.
So we were talking earlier. You're talking about racing some GNCC races this season.
Yeah, honestly, I've always been scared of GNCCs in terms of not so much the races itself, but man, when they, like, here I'm complaining about mud. Once they get muddy, man, those 3-hour races, the afternoon class for dirt bikes, it's a real deal. It makes AWRCS kind of seem easy. AWRCS tracks are more technical, got a lot of cooler sections. But the only thing that makes GNCC harder, it's certainly not the terrain, it's just how beat it gets by the time we hit it.
Yeah. You're the last ones that go out. And there's a lot of morning racers in the morning, and I know you'll be in the afternoon class.
Yep. And so that's kind of like the only time that scares me away from them. But I'll be honest, looking at certain things, my speed and comparing my scores to other riders that are racing it, I think I could do good in 25 plus. So I think I'm going to go to the first one and try and go for a 25 plus championship. Never got a national title, never went for one. But looking at the guys in there, I think I can compete in there. And I'm excited to do that along with full-time AWRCS this year.
Well, with that type of attitude, I think you're going to do just fine in the class.
Awesome.
So, you plan on moving up this season or staying in the same class, defend that championship at the AWRCS?
Yeah, that decision's been really tough to think about. But I'm just looking at the best positives and negatives on that sheet, man. I just think staying in Pro-Am this year is going to help teach me a lot. I want to try and defend my title. There are a couple fast guys moving up, I know. And there was another person that was really battling me towards the end. He moved up at the end of the season. And I just think I belong there, and I feel like I got to show everyone I still got a little bit left in the tank before I go up there. But I think it will be my last year. I think it will be my last year in the class, and I think within next year I'll be there 2 years. 2026, we're going pro. So.
Well, no doubt. Is there anybody you'd like to thank that helped you get here this season?
Oh man, so many people to thank. I've had so many friends, family, helping me out with bikes, along with sponsors that were way more generous than they had to be. You got pretty much mom and dad. Of course, they've helped me out with bikes, and even if I need an extra couple spare change here and there to try and get the bike to the track, and those IOUs, I couldn't thank them enough for that. All my sponsors that helped me with the bikes, my body, Mills Chiropractic's been great. Helps me out, gives me an adjustment before races when I can make it, and it's a game changer for me. Podium Works, Frank, he's been great, helping me with my suspension. I'm getting to a level where suspension matters, and learning from him and his tricks, it's been very helpful with that. Greco Steel, Sky High Fireworks, Eastern Medical Gas, the Grand Estate Hidden Acres. My grandma helped me out this year, which is huge. And of course, just God for keeping me safe. I'm really appreciative of that. Huge Christian guy, and I couldn't be here without him in the first place. So I always just got to give the glory to him no matter what. And I'm just hoping he continues to bless me, and I know he will. It's pretty much I think everyone I can think of right now. So
No doubt.
I'm sure there's other people out there, but I appreciate it.
Well, I'm excited to be able to watch a lot of the bike races, well, all the bike races this season. So I'm looking forward to watching you go out there and battle with everybody else in your class. And I wish you the best luck and be safe out there.
Yep, thanks. Appreciate it. I'm excited to be on a new bike too. We're going to be on a Cowie, so I got another little science project of learning a new bike, and got to thank 5-Star for that too. They've been really hooking me up with that stuff, so I'm excited to go out there and try and go for another championship.
No doubt. Well, best of luck. All right. I am with the champ, Mac Reamer, XC Pro. Mac, tell me a little bit how this season went.
I had a super consistent year. Had a bunch of seconds behind Liam, and then after about the midway through the year, I was like pretty much eyes on the championship and try to keep it super consistent. And it was a really tough year. Everyone's super fast in the pro class, and a lot of guys are coming in from GNCC and racing and mixing the points up. And I had a super consistent year, ended it super strong with third, and even ended up with a couple DNFs, and I still ended up with the championship, so I'm super happy about that.
No doubt, a couple DNFs and you still come out on top. That takes a lot of determination. All the races the AWRCS series has, which race is your favorite?
My favorite, I honestly really love Red Bank, because I've been racing Red Bank since I've probably been like 13 years old. I've been racing Red Bank, so I'm really familiar with the dirt and the track and the layout, and so I really like Red Bank. And I also like the second round. We started going back there a couple years ago, and I really fell in love with the second track with the elevation changes at Cool Hollow, I think it's called, right?
Over in Wellsville.
Yep, I really fell in love with the elevation changes there, and the creek. You can start way down the creek and go all the way back to the top of the hill. So I really like that track.
I remember that one year that creek got pretty deep down there.
Yeah.
And they got a pretty gnarly hill climb there.
Yeah, that hill climb coming out was real fun, yeah.
No doubt. So what's it like when those pro GNCC guys come in and line up next to you? You get a little nervous or anything, or are you ready to go up against them?
I mean, it's honestly like a dream when they come line up. I was racing youth class at GNCC, and I was getting 20th place in second line at GNCC, 20th place. And I would watch those guys like Thad Duvall. I looked up to Thad Duvall my whole life, and I got to line up to him. I think he raced in AWRCS last year and this year, and it was just the coolest experience racing. I think Thad Duvall is probably the one I look up to the most, because he used to race Caleb, and me and my dad would always be Caleb, me and my brother would be Thad, so it'd be, come on, they always cheer for the underdog, you know what I mean? Little underdog
yeah,
stories.
of course.
He used to love Thad, he loves to hunt and fish, so we're just like that, so Thad is probably one of the coolest guys. He's super cool, you talk to him, he's just another normal guy, you would never think he's a pro dirt bike racer. How long he did it for, I have so much respect for Thad. Even Liam, when I went up to Liam's a super cool guy, and honestly, they're super clean racers because they're so good and they're so precise. They go by you in a blink of an eye, and it's honestly cool just trying to hook on and get some cool GoPro footage behind them.
And just see how they choose those lines and that, and it's just like, how are they going to cross that so fast? But listen, you're right there with them in that, and came out on top, so that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, honestly, I just try to study them. When I get behind a guy like Liam or Thad or even Cody, I'm good friends with Cody, so I get behind them and try to learn as much as possible, which is really easy to do. And you're honestly learning so much as you're racing. It's just such a benefit to my racing. And my first 3 or 4 rounds show that. Was second behind Liam, I think the first 3, and I think I got third in the 4th round behind Cody and Thad, which is such a learning experience. You see the lap times they do the last lap, which is just completely crazy what they are able to do, and it's just cool racing, like the people that I look up to.
No doubt. So, is there anybody you'd like to thank that helped you get through this season?
I gotta thank God first off. We're racing motorcycles through the trees. Doesn't get much coverage here. What we do. I try to wear a GoPro and get it, but it just doesn't show the justice of what we do and what everyone I race against does. And so definitely God keep me safe. It's very dangerous. My dad's my #1 supporter my whole life. Even when I was getting 20th back in 2016 in GNCC, he was there to support me, come off the track. Oh, you have fun? I was like, oh yeah, I had fun.
Yeah.
And that's all that really mattered to him, is I had fun, and I tried my hardest. And I can't thank him enough. My brother is my #1 supporter. He's probably one of the best dirt bike racers I know, and taught me about everything I know on a dirt bike, and taught me how to go fast, and how to train, and how to work out, how to eat right. And and my mom, and then just Low Jack Cycles, that really helped me out, and Max at Motor World, he's really helping me out, and DJ Elo Entertainment, he's helped me out this year, so huge thanks to him, and everyone else, just thank you. It's super sweet having everyone's support. Going around the track and having people cheer you on is probably the best thing in the world, you know what I mean?
Well, I know this season I'll be out there cheering you on too. Well, thank you. Good luck this season, and be safe out there.
Thank you. I hope the #1 plate isn't too heavy.
No doubt.
Thank you.
But I am with first place winner, Mark Cole of the XC1B class. Mark, tell me a little bit how your season went.
It was up and down. Started out good with a win at Red Bank, and then had a weird race around 2, just wasn't feeling the track, so ended up, I think, 4th. Bounced back from that with a win at round 3 at Coal Miner, and then I hurt my knee actually at round 4, like 10 miles in, so had to sit out that race, took about a week off, and then around I think 5 and 6, I had 2 really bad races, so I knew after that I just had to be consistent and just try to stay consistent, at least win one more to try to get the championship. So I did that, and yeah, ended up with it, so it was good.
No doubt. That's a pretty dang good season. It's always nice to start out the season with a win. It's just so much motivation and builds the confidence up for you and that. Out of all the races this series has, which race is your favorite?
Definitely the Coal Miner. Coal Miner is one of my favorites, always been for the last couple years. Just technical. It has a little bit of fast stuff in it, but it's more on the technical side. That one, and then probably I'll throw one more in there. Probably Rock Run. Rock Run's real fun because it's real tight. So yeah, those are my top 2 for sure.
No doubt. Do you plan on moving up in class, or are you going to stay and defend?
No, I'm going to go to GNCC. I'm going to do the first 4 there and see where I stack up. If it doesn't go well, I'm going to come back and move up to 1A and see how I do in there.
Okay, what class do you race down at the GNCC?
I'll be doing Open B.
Open B?
Yep, 3 hour.
3 hour.
Yeah.
You're young, you're in shape. You have 3 hours.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
just an extra half hour.
Yeah. well, whenever we get out there, it's pretty brutal. The bumps are deep, so it's got to be in shape.
A lot of people go through those courses.
Yeah, it's rough.
So, is there anybody you'd like to thank that helped you get through this season?
Yeah, definitely my mom, my brother Dusty. We spent a lot of late nights out in the garage getting the bike ready. Without him, this wouldn't have happened for sure. So, thanks to him, my brother Brandon, my nephews for training with me. There was a lot of hot days in the summertime where we were out there doing motos. Factor Connection, Ska Goggles, Zodiac Grips, Twin Air, and anyone else I forgot, I appreciate it.
No doubt. Well, if you do race this season at the AWRCS, I'll be looking forward to watch you out there. Down at GNCC race, Be safe, good luck, and thanks.
Yes, I appreciate it.
All right. I am with second place winner Trent Ely of XC1C class. Trent, tell me a little how your season went.
Had a little bit of a rough start. First time on a KTM, first time on a 300 big bike. Red Bank was a little bit of a trial and error run. I had a buddy of mine, he was there, helped me through the way. Other than that, once the season picked up, it took off. I raced and raced and raced as much as I could, trying to keep up with the big guys. Trying to keep up, just about it. Other than that, had a good season, had a fun time as always out there. Third time racing as a full series at AWRCS.
Oh yeah, third time?
Third time.
No doubt. Out of all the races the AWRCS series has, which race is your favorite?
Definitely got to go with the Forest. That's always my favorite out of all the races.
No doubt. That's my favorite race to go and watch you guys racing that. But what do you like about the Forest?
Mostly the flat track, I can really open up.
Oh yeah.
Open the bike up, but I gotta admit, I do love some hill climbs though.
Yeah, they got I seen that hill climb. They got a nice little hill climb over there.
It's got a little bit of a hill climb onto it. I remember a couple of years ago it was mostly dust, but this year it was a little bit more packed down, so it's a little bit easier to get some traction out of it.
Okay. Do you plan on moving up in class, or do you plan on staying in this class?
Moving up in a class. I'm going to go up to 1B this year.
No doubt. Who would you like to thank that helped you get through this season?
Definitely got to thank the Lord himself. Got to thank my dad. He was there every step of the way, every race. He was there. Got to thank my girlfriend. She was there along my way as well. got to thank all my friends and family. They were there with me in spirit if they weren't there with me at the track.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, I'm looking forward to watching the bikes race this season. Looking forward to see you out there. Be safe out there and good luck.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
No problem. I am here with first place winner Jake Hansen-Ivan from the XC2A class. Jake, tell me a little bit how your season went this year.
My season went pretty good. I started off, I think I won the first round strong, and then there was another couple fast guys in my class that we battled back and forth all season. We actually came down and tied in points, but the AWRCS rules for a tie is whoever has the most first place wins, and luckily that was me. So.
Well, I know it's nice to start the season off. I know it's nice to start the season with a win. It's great momentum to keep you going in that. And how many wins did you have for the season?
I believe 5.
Okay, that's a lot of wins.
Yep.
So, out of the series, the AWRCS has so many great races. Which race is your favorite?
This year I actually enjoyed the Hog Hunter race, which I believe was a new race this year. It rained like the day before, and the dirt was just, I kind of like a nice rut in the corners, and just rutted up perfect. It was, some people would complain it was too muddy. For me,
yeah.
It was like the ideal conditions. A little muddy, but not slippery muddy. The ground rutted up nice, and you could really rail the turns. It was a fun track for me.
No doubt, no doubt. Yeah, some people don't like it. It might be too soft for them, and they get a little too muddy. You never know, but when you know how to ride in those conditions, it works perfect for you.
Oh yeah.
So, do you plan on moving up to next class, or you plan on staying in the same class? I
haven't quite yet decided. There was 4 or 5 people that continuously showed up for my class last year, and I'd like to see what the guy that I was racing against, if he's going to move up or not. That might encourage me to move up if he moves up, but it's still up in the air. I think I'll try the class higher. I go try Pro-Am the first race and see how I do, and then go from there, I guess.
Okay. Is there anybody you'd like to thank that helped you get through the season?
I'd like to thank my wife. She helps me drive home from the races. I'm from like Buffalo area.
Oh wow, you're all the way up from Buffalo.
Yep. So I used to race the NOAA series, and then this past year was my first year racing AWRCS, and I kind of like the more technical single track type stuff. So the AWRCS races fit me better than NOAA. NOAA was a little bit faster, I feel. So yeah, I'd like to thank her for helping me drive home from the races, and Rocky Mountain ATV MC for supplying cheap parts.
No doubt. They're not cheap parts, they're good quality parts,
yeah, and at a reasonable cost.
Yes. Racing's not cheap, there ain't no doubt about that. But Buffalo, that is probably a 6+ hour drive down to Powerline Park for you.
It's a haul, especially when you go to Powerline and on the first lap you sink it in the mud and hit your handlebars, go over your handlebars, and yeah, I didn't end up finishing that race. I did a lap and I was so bruised on my leg from the bars, and that one wasn't no fun.
No doubt. Well, I'm looking forward to watch you race this coming season. Best of luck and stay safe out there.
Thank you.
Thank you. I am with XC College Boy winner Travis Wiesner. Travis, tell me how your season went.
The beginning of the year went a little rough. Made a bike change about halfway through with a newer bike, and then we really took off and got some more first places and won the championship.
How many wins did you rack up this season?
I think about 4.
No doubt. What, did you switch brands or did you switch?
I just went to a newer bike.
Oh, okay. It's always nice to get a newer bike.
Yeah, the old one wasn't cutting it. It was a 2014, just worn out. So I went to a 22. That really helped.
Oh, I bet you that was a big jump.
Yeah.
No doubt. Out of all the races AWRCS Series has, which round is your favorite?
Probably round 2, Wellsville, Ohio. I like that track. It just really flows, and I'm fast at that track. That's where I pulled my first place this year at.
Oh, yeah? Hey, it's got a bunch of elevation changes.
Yeah, I
on
like
that
that
race.
up and down. It's not rocky. I don't like the rocky tracks, so
Oh, yeah.
that really helps.
No doubt. Do you plan on moving up in class this season?
I'm going to race 2B next year.
Okay, okay. Is there anybody you'd like to thank that helped you get through and make it to your first place win?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Scott at Allegheny Motorsports, my dad, and anyone who ever comes to their races with me.
No doubt. Well, hey, I'm looking forward to watching this season and get some great video of you guys. Good luck out there and be safe.
Thank you.
Thank you. I am with first place winner of the season, Mason Mills of the XC2C class. Mason, tell me how your season went.
It went pretty good. I had a rough start on the first round, not doing good, learning the ways through the adult track and everything. And then as the season went on, we were getting first place, doing really well, getting used to the 2-hour races. And then back to school, I had to get surgery on my appendix. So
oh, wow.
I wasn't able to race back to school, and it kind of bumped me out of the points. So it was pretty hard battling back. Had to battle pretty hard getting first place every round. Me and Caden Klingman were battling a lot. And then I got second in like third to last race, which put me back into second in points. So I knew I needed to win the next two, and we were able to accomplish that to win it.
So how many races did you win this season?
I think I won 7 races this year.
Wow, that's pretty impressive there. Yeah. So out of all the races the AWRCS Series has, which race is your favorite?
I would have to say Wellsville.
Wellsville. Not too many people like that, but I think it's pretty. It's more fun with all the elevation changes. You got quick crossing and going up to power lines, and
it's real open. A lot of environment change. I like going through the creek because I like the water going on your back. You're all hot and it warms you up. I cooled you down a little bit. It was really nice.
Yeah, it's usually a little cold there.
Yeah.
Because it's second round and that. Do you plan on moving up this season?
I do. I plan on moving up to XC1B.
All right.
Yeah.
Is there anybody you'd like to thank that helped you get through this season, get first place?
Yeah, I want to thank the Lord, my mom and dad, Mills Chiropractic, Ignite Health, Boris and Boris, and then friends and family.
No doubt. Well, I'm looking forward to watching you guys all race this season. Stay safe out there and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. I am here with first place winner Brianna Coast, XC Women. Brianna, tell me a little bit of how your season went.
It was definitely quite the season. Started off really strong, had some bike issues, and then the 2 new girls gave me like a massive run for it. Finished the year off pretty strong. Actually ended with a tie and then a tiebreaker. So.
Oh yeah, a tie and a tiebreaker.
Yes. And then, yeah, just quite the season.
Wow, you came out on top. Obviously won the tiebreaker.
Yes.
Out of all the races the AWRCS Series has, what's your favorite round?
I think it's the first round, Red Bank.
Red Bank,
yeah.
Yes.
It's my favorite track.
Past couple years, it's been a little muddy.
See, I think it's been pretty prime the past couple years for us.
I'm there for the quads, and they're usually muddy, but they knock all that wet stuff out and make
it good track.
Yeah, it gives it a good track for you guys.
Yes.
So you're not going to be racing this season.
No.
Do you plan on still racing in the future?
Probably not. Maybe coming out to like ride like just like a random class or something, but I've already done this class a couple of times and
No doubt.
just ready to change it up, done with it.
No doubt. Then good for you. Well, is there anybody you'd like to thank that helped you get through this season?
Yeah, my mom, dad, little sister, fiance, and just a bunch of race family.
No doubt. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
It was nice sitting down and chatting with you real quick. Good luck.
Thank you.
and we're good to go.
Thank you.